Hi, this is John in Lawrenceville, and it's about 9 in the morning, July 8th, I believe, 2021. This video is about killing roaches quickly and completely. Now, my experience with the roaches is my entire life as an adult, I've never had roaches. Never. I could probably say I never had them. When I first moved into a place down in Florida, that place had roaches and fleas. Just couldn't get rid of them. And after I moved out of there, I've never had roaches. Never. Okay. As a single adult, as a married man, single adult again, never had roaches. All right. Now, a lot of other people have had them, but I have not had them. And I always believed that if I did have them, that they would either die off or run away because I wouldn't have any food for them. But I realized before that, before anything happened, that that wouldn't be true because roaches survive anything. So starvation wouldn't be a thing for them. They'd survive in my place because they have water. You know, you might think your water isn't draining or anything. It's not dripping, and you don't leave bowls of water around. But they go to your drain, your water drain in your tub, bathroom, kitchen sink drain, and the moisture in there, they can lick that up and have all the water they want. And they can go to your toilet bowl. That's why sometimes you see a roach in your toilet bowl. Anyway, uh, a little history about what I tried to do to get rid of roaches. This year, I had roaches, and couldn't get rid of them. And I figured out the reason why I got them is because I accepted some furniture from some people and some stuff they gave me in boxes, and I believe that's how I got the roaches. So anyway, here I am, infested with roaches, and it went from barely ever seeing them to where I see one crawl on the wall, and I either smack it or spray it with roach killing spray. That really ticked me off. I have 2 cans in the kitchen, 1 can of roach spray in the living room, 2 of them in the laundry room, just in case I see them, and the backups for the other rooms. I'm like, man, I don't want to live like this, having this poisonous spray to kill roaches. Anyway, no one likes the idea of saying, I got roaches. You don't want to say that to anybody. So how do you get rid of them? Well, on the history of me, of how to get rid of them, I've seen the roach hotels, or whatever they're called, little traps with poison in them and stuff. There was 2 trays of them inside my box that I bought. And I took the silverware drawer out of my kitchen drawer because I'd see roaches in there, roach turds, roaches, whatever. And after cleaning everything out, I put one of these packages of multiple roach motels in there. And the other one, I tore apart the roach motel, so I had like 12 of them individual. I put them all over the kitchen, underneath the refrigerator, stove, some in the living room, or on the chair that I normally eat in, just to see if I can kill them all off. Sort of like carpet bombing all the roaches, just with poison. And long story short on that, didn't work. The most I saw was less roaches for a while, then they started, increasing in population again as far as me seeing them. So what worked for me? Well, I seen this YouTube video of a guy down in Florida. He was trying to get rid of his ants, and he also had roaches, but, he's trying to get rid of the ants because they were leaving these trails of ants on the walls and stuff, where you see them coming in through a crack in the kitchen wall or whatever, and bathrooms and stuff. So he may have said where he got his recipe from, but I don't recall that part. But it got rid of his roaches too. So what he did is he boiled eggs, shelled them. He only kept the egg yolks, not the whites. He broke up the egg yolks in a bowl. He had like 7 eggs. Broke them up to where it's a bunch of small little pieces. Then he added Borax laundry detergent booster. He just added it in there, no water or anything, just add the borax in there, mixed it all together, and he just added it till he felt like it was enough to where it's like almost like Play-Doh. And according to the internet, either when they walk over borax laundry detergent, when they walk over it, the roughness leaves cuts and scrapes on their body, and then they dehydrate, or when they walk over it, it gets attached to their legs because of static electricity, and they clean themselves and each other all the time. so they're with their antennas. So they eat that. So if they get the food from the borax from the eggs, then when they eat that, they die. Not immediately, but a couple days maybe. And when it gets on their legs and they eat it, they'll die. So the whole idea was to poison them with borax laundry detergent booster by mixing it with egg yolks. Well, I didn't want to, limit the eggs that they get to choose from. I mean, for their last meal, why not give them the full buffet? So, so I boiled like 5 eggs and shelled them. And I have one of those egg slicers, and I sliced them, grabbed the egg, and turned it in the opposite direction, and sliced it again to help cut it, break it down to smaller pieces without me having to cut everything with a knife. And then, I had all that in the same bowl, and I started mixing it together real well with one hand. And then, when I got everything squished so good with the boiled eggs, I added the borax laundry detergent booster into it. And I figured, too much is not enough, because if these roaches are hungry, they're going to try to eat these eggs. But I wasn't going to completely saturate it, cover it up to where it's like somebody gives you a steak covered in flour. I mean, you're not going to want to eat that steak even with flour. I mean, yeah. But if it has it here and there, yeah, you eat a steak with flour. Anyway, so I had as much as I thought was necessary. And then I got out these sandwich bags that had the seal on top, and I curved over the top of the bag, so instead of having a full length bag, I had half a length of a bag, where it's curled over. The reason why I did that is so that there's plenty of open space for the roaches to get in and get out after they've had their meal. So I didn't want them to have a hard time getting inside. Now, I put in 1 teaspoon of this mixture. I didn't level it off or anything. I just scooped that teaspoon in there, and I put it in each one of those bags. I did about 10 bags. And I put about 4 of them in the bathroom, one on the bathroom sink, and 2 of them on the toilet and water heater, and one of them I actually dumped out along the crease of the bathtub meets the floor by the corner of the front door of the bathroom, because that's where I normally see roaches if I ever see them. And I put it there thinking I'll try not to step on it, I'll try not to get wet, and see if that helps kill them off that much quicker. And I put it underneath my kitchen sink, on my kitchen sink, refrigerator, stove, around the chair in my living room. Now I have these bags open, but I just laid them next to it. You don't want your children or your animals to eat this stuff, so keep them out of reach of the animals, because they will get sick and possibly die from it. I'm no expert or anything. I'm just telling you what I've seen on the internet. So this is all information for you to decide what you want to do with. So anyway, I did all that, and the reason why I put 1 teaspoon in 1 bag and left it somewhere is so that if I feel like 3 weeks has been long enough to have these eggs drying out, rotting around my house, I'll pick them up, throw them in the trash can, and make another batch if I believe the roach killing is working. Now, after I did all that, 3 days later, I haven't seen 1 roach anywhere at all. Now, I usually would take off my shorts or pants, whatever I'm wearing, in the bathroom in front of the toilet. I take it off, get ready for bed, leave my pants there. When I get up in the morning and go to put on some clothes, I'll put those pants back on if I'm going to go outside or whatever. And when I lift them up, I'd see a roach or 2. And I'm like, really, if I find some way to kill these things. Because I have a can of roach spray above the toilet, I would spray them down. Anyway, so after that 3rd day, I hadn't seen 1 roach. I lifted up the pants real quick, no roaches. I moved stuff around on the bathroom floor, such as the scale, no roaches. Wow, this is great. I wonder if that stuff's working. So anyway, 6 days later, which was yesterday, I was sitting on the toilet in the morning, and I seen a baby cockroach. It was so small, you could have put it on the head of a sewing pan. That's how small it was. And I killed him or her, whatever. And other than that, I haven't seen any. And I was shocked. I was like, wow, maybe the new batch of eggs have hatched, and these baby roaches will go around trying to find food. Hopefully they're not stupid. Hopefully they'll go right to these eggs, eat, and die. Get rid of that batch as well, Anyway, the guy on YouTube used about 7 eggs. Only the egg yolks is what he kept. Mixed it with borax laundry detergent booster. And he actually left, he little clumps with his hand and leave them on the trails of the ants, so they'll take it and go back to their home with it. But you can see them doing that. He had the camera on the ants doing that, and he said he's had this going for a couple of days. Not a couple of days. I said that wrong. He said this worked before, and so he's doing it again because he forgot to do this thing. Anyway, so he showed how put it on the ant trail, and the ants were taking off with it. He said last time he did it, he put it out for the cockroaches as well. Spread the eggs around because he doesn't have any kids or pets. Spread it around, and it killed off the cockroaches and the ants. And so this is like a year later or whatever, and now he has ants again because it's spring or whatever. And you've seen that trail, so he's doing it again. He said when he did it the first time, it was like 5 or 6 months later, he finally seen his first roach. And so he put out this egg yolk poison again, and he's had no more roaches. But then the next year happened, which was this video, and he has ants. And because he's in Florida. Man, who doesn't have ants in Florida? So anyway, he put the poison out again, and they died. So anyway, I did it, and it's my 7th day now. Still haven't seen any more roaches. I've never had ants in here. I wanted to share with you guys, so if you've subscribed to me and you enjoyed the bedbug videos as far as helping you get rid of yours, then you'll know that I'm just trying to share the good news that I received, which is how to get rid of roaches. It's so awesome. So anyway, I hope you subscribe and you give me a thumbs up on the video. I appreciate it. And wow, 12 minutes for a video. Whew. Sorry about that. Okay, so I guess I wanted to say that earlier. My lifestyle is being relaxed or mellow, whatever. And I don't really do housework or anything. I just keep it where it's livable. But I don't leave food around my house or any of that crap. I'm trying to change my ways. I like having a clean house, and I'm trying to change my ways. I just haven't done it yet. But I should not have roaches just because I live here. I got the roaches because they came in, they were transported through boxes and furniture. But now it looks like I've gotten rid of them, and the next batch of eggs that hatched looks like I'm getting rid of them too. So I believe that you can get rid of them as well. So this is John in Lawrenceville. Admitting my faults of having roaches. Used to have bed bugs, but I don't have any of them anymore. Big smile on my face, and I hope it gives you a big smile too. So remember, boil some eggs, shell them, cut the eggs into small pieces. I put them in a container, a Ziploc bag, and I folded the bag over, like almost like inside out, basically, so that the mouthpiece will stay open, so the roaches can get in there, get what they want, get out and die. And just remember, you and your family can get sick off of this, or even die, your pets too, if you eat this stuff, because the Borax laundry detergent booster is not a healthy thing for you. So keep it out of reach of children, pets. Don't you go eating it either, and put it around where the roaches like to hang out. So John and Lawrenceville signing out. Thank you.